things are bad phaya ku-GNU, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Number one, Fikile Mbalula explained how they outsmarted and defeated the DA, look, they said that the DA thought they were smart, right? And then, number two, Fikile local President Ramaphosa have said that they will continue signing more bills. Number three, local DNA leader John Steenhuisen says, we have written to Ramaphosa asking him to stop this shenanigans of, you know what I'm saying, doing the things that they are doing. They should stop with this thing. That's what they said, not me. Don't blame me. Not me, right? So I want us to get into this journey and talk about what they invited us to talk about, because everything that is in the public domain, it is there for consumption. So if it's there for consumption, it is also there for criticism. If it is there for criticism, it is there for scrutiny. If it is there for scrutiny, it is also there for commentary as well. If it is there for commentary, it is also there for analysis or to be analyzed, because it's public information. So anything that is public, well, we'll speak boldly on it. We'll start with the Mbax. So, give Mbax a mic. Mbax is going to tell you the truth. And I like what they said here, and I've kind of felt like, yeah, DA, listening to this, I was like, DA ngathi nigwaze ngomkhonto wenu la ngathi nina nje nimoshile la ngazi kangisho njalo kodwa ke listening to this, I kind of felt like that, but I was like, okay, let's listen to Mbax here.
We have not outmaneuvered the DA. The point is that they have outmaneuvered themselves, because they know that how legislation is being processed. We got into this election. President signed NHI before GNU, isn't it?
Correct.
Yes, signed the NHI before GNU, and then he signed Bella Act after. After it has undergone all the processes, now the expropriation. So the DA should have known, and they did not say to us in the statement of intent, all the bills that we disagreed with, you must start them afresh. They didn't say that to us. We would have told them right from the onset that we don't agree, and that's it. So they hoped that maybe some spirit will come in along the way to stop things. It doesn't work like that. You become honest with your people and your partners. When you enter into a terrain, fundamentally you say, then if that is the case, you are not going to start everything afresh. We're not coming. And they didn't say that in the negotiations. It was not there. That they will, when we want to pin things around documents, and then you then pick up a clause and say, let's go. In terms of this clause, Section 19, how will it reverse what is happening right now? We can go and talk and discuss. We will engage. We are open to do that. But the matters are resolved in government. That's where they are. So Paul Mashatile, as the Deputy President, is chairing that committee where they all sit. So let them go and sit there in the committee and discuss this bill. And then see how many political parties in the government of national unity disagree with this particular bill and all of that. So that's one approach that they can take, because it's what is being implemented at the present moment.
What do you make Ngamagama Kambalula when he says that these ones, they thought they are smarter than us? Yeah. Ziyabuya phaya ku-GNU, guys. Ziyabuya phaya ku-GNU. Ziyabuya. Uthi Mbalula man. Laba bacabanga ukuthi bahlelehlele. Sobathola la. Sobathola and babatholileke. They are busy crying like small babies. Oh, the GNU, we are the ones who elected the president. Without us, they forgot to say no. Without us, they will still be. Look, they will still have options of MK Party. They will still have options of EFF. They will just have to renegotiate things different than what they would have negotiated with us. But they will still have those options. A person that personally wouldn't have the options, it would have been Ramaphosa. But the ANC itself will still have options. So don't make Ramaphosa's ANC problem. No, the ANC will have worked with other people. Well, before we waste more or burn more energy, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Oh, okay. Now let's take this journey. It's a very interesting one, by the way. It's a very interesting one. As interesting as it is, guys, aningitshele nina ukuthi nithini, like kule confusion ekhona. Abanye bayakhala, abanye bathi hayi, you know, it is because of your own doing. That's why you are crying. Yay! No, I just remember the words of Jacob Zuma when he says, abanye benu bayokhala. I'm just thinking that those words have different meaning to ETA right now. They are like, hey, bakhala ngempela manje. Hayi bakhala ngempela. Kodwa ke uRamaphosa was speaking. In fact, before we start with Ramaphosa, let's start with DA. DA says, no, we have even written to Ramaphosa. What do they want? What do you want Ramaphosa to do? Yeah, you wrote to Ramaphosa, we get it. But what do you want from the man? How can Ramaphosa help you? A Ramaphosa that works for the ANC, how do you want to be helped by Ramaphosa? What kind of help do you want from Ramaphosa? We will hear from ETA. But me and you, we are just talking. Do you think they will get that help? Me, I don't think so. And I'll tell you what they will do. We know for a fact that they are going to send those organizations to go and fight in court. But again, DA leader, demand Ramaphosa's intervention here.
I personally wrote to the President about the contentious National Health Insurance Act, which, despite the fact that it was raised very clearly in the negotiations going into the agreement, despite the fact that there was agreement by all parties that there would be continued negotiations about it, we're met with TV screens at airports rolling out that the NHI is here. That does not accord to the spirit and intent of negotiation, compromise, and cooperation. In the correspondence that I addressed to the President, I made a number of constructive proposals for consideration because, as a Democratic Alliance, we want universal access to basic health care for all South Africans, regardless of their income. However, the NHI in its current form, which seeks to destroy private medical aids and tax credits and to launch an assault on the private medical sector, is not the way to go. If anything, Operation Vulindlela has shown us over the last few years, it is indeed a public-private partnership and cooperation that leads to greater successes in government. I made a number of these constructive proposals which set out very clearly our position on the matter. and I asked for a meeting with the President to further engage ahead of the upcoming Cabinet Lekgotla to prevent a repeat of the events from the previous Lekgotla, where we vehemently objected to the inclusion of the NHI targets in the documentation. Amazingly, the President refused to even meet with the leader of the largest party in the coalition to discuss the single most critical issue for the future of the GNU and for the future of South Africa. Instead, my letter was simply waved away and sent into the abyss of the Health Department. And that leads me to the next point, because the same place my letter was sent to has been met with a really odd response. Instead of engaging respectfully and maturely to find solutions, the ANC Minister of Health, Aaron Motsoaledi, declared war on the GNU in front of the world at Davos this week. Motsoaledi told world leaders assembled at the World Economic Forum that he is fighting what he called a war against the people of South Africa who don't want their private medical aids expropriated and who don't want higher taxes to fund a new looting scheme and who don't want to see our healthcare system in South Africa destroyed. This is not how mature colleagues behave, that is not how you negotiate, and that is not how you compromise. It is arrogant and it is deeply disrespectful, not only to the Democratic Alliance, but to the other parties, to the Government of National Unity, who have also expressed their concerns about the NHI and who are also patiently waiting for a negotiation.
Okay. That's quite interesting. We will hear from Ramaphosa himself, because the DA seems to have its own plans and mandate. But Ram Dollar seems to be thinking differently than what the DA is thinking. Ram Dollar seems to be saying, we are going to sign more bills, so lababakalayo basasokal. Ram Dollar seems to be saying that, Palapala seems to be saying that, Mina, I'm intending to sign more bills. So I'm thinking to myself, if bakala manje, I wonder lama bill akhona lokho ahleli athina khuluma ngani, right? I just wondering, good. I wonder those bills, what are they talking about? What are they all about? Because wow. Now, guys, you and I, let's listen to Ramaphosa here.
Even in the Government of National Unity, we have a clear obligation and a task to implement the policies and decisions and measures that seek to advance the national democratic revolution, and more importantly, that we are taking and that we will continue to take, be they related to education, be they related to health, be they related to the issue of land. These will be taken. Those who have been doubtful about the efficacy of our participation in the Government of National Unity, and even doubting whether we will be able to continue to execute the policies of our movement that are meant to advance the interests of our people, will have to see whether we are deviating or staying the course. And we are staying the course.
Okay. What will you like me to say? I'm thinking to myself, what will you like me to say? I feel for it here, yeah? Guys, well, I ask. Ngoba manje they wanna look smart. They want to look like they've got everything covered. But the only person that they can corner is Ramaphosa, not the entire ANC. And I will tell you why. Do you remember that the deal that they signed with the ANC has nothing to do with look, it has got nothing to do with the ANC per se. Ramaphosa went into a coalition with them because he doesn't want to be prosecuted. So I don't know how the DA was going to be able to prosecute him, or the DA has got the right connections, I don't know. But that's the reason why he's there. But then if you're looking at the ANC in general, it's Ramaphosa who's got the problem, not them. So in a way, I don't see them winning and getting everything that they want from this, because, I mean, you're competing with the people that are kind of like, some of them, they don't care about you in a way. The men that care about you is Ramaphosa. What's your take?